It's been over 30 years since Big stole our hearts. From the giant piano to today, see how time has shaped Tom Hanks and the cast. These transformations reflect years of unforgettable moments. Tom Hanks earned his first Oscar nomination playing Josh Baskin, the boy trapped in a man's body. While he only pocketed $2 million for this role, he later commanded $25 million for Angels and Demons. Now, the two-time Oscar winner manages type 2 diabetes and continues producing major hits like Masters of the Air. Elizabeth Perkins beat out several A-listers to play Susan, the corporate executive charmed by a 13-year-old. She later confessed to having a real-life crush on Hanks during filming, making their on-screen chemistry undeniable. Recently, she traded romantic comedies for intense drama, playing a corporate shark in Apple TV's The Morning Show. Jared Rushton stole scenes as Billy, the loyal best friend who convinces Josh to rent that ridiculous tuxedo. Despite starring in the massive hit Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, he completely abandoned Hollywood in his 20s to focus on music. Today, he stays out of the limelight, playing guitar for the rock band Deal by Dusk. Robert Loggia danced into cinematic history on that giant FAO Schwartz piano as Mr. Macmillan. Known for playing tough mobsters in Scarface, this performance displayed a rare, softer side before he battled Alzheimer's disease for 5 years. The veteran character actor passed away in 2015, leaving behind a massive body of work. David Moscow started it all as the young Josh Baskin, who made the fateful wish at the Zoltar machine. While he famously dated Kerry Washington in the mid-2000s, he eventually shifted his focus from acting to production. Currently, he travels the globe hosting From Scratch, a show dedicated to sustainable food harvesting. John Hurd played the jealous corporate climber Paul, constantly trying to sabotage Josh's toy ideas. Though best known as the forgetful dad in Home Alone, his later years were marred by personal struggles and health issues. He was found dead in a hotel room while recovering from back surgery in 2017. Mercedes Ruehl brought raw emotion as Josh's terrified mother, who believes her son has been kidnapped. Just 3 years later, she secured an Academy Award for her powerhouse performance in The Fisher King. Now, she dominates the Broadway stage and recently appeared in the modern reboot of Frasier. Tracy Reiner appeared briefly as a researcher, securing her spot on set thanks to her mother, director Penny Marshall. The adopted daughter of Rob Reiner later became a cult favorite as Betty Spaghetti in A League of Their Own. She now works behind the scenes in film development and production. John Lovitz made a memorable cameo as the awkward party guest, right at the peak of his Saturday Night Live fame. Known for his distinctive voice and a physical altercation with Andy Dick years later, he remains active in stand-up comedy. Today, he frequently headlines clubs and stirs controversy with his outspoken political views. Deborah Jo Rupp had a blink and you miss it role as Miss Patterson, long before she became a household name. She spent years in minor parts until landing her career-defining role as the nervous, laugh-prone Kitty Foreman on That 70s Show. She currently reprises that iconic character on Netflix's That 90s Show. James Eckhouse played a corporate supervisor here just 2 years before landing his signature role as Jim Walsh on Beverly Hills 90210. He directed several episodes of the teen drama, but was eventually written out due to contract disputes. He remains active in theater and recently guest-starred on Chicago Med. John Rothman played Phil, one of the skeptical executives baffled by Josh's success. A Yale drama graduate and brother to Sony Pictures chairman Tom Rothman, he has built a massive resume with over 100 credits. Recently, he gained new fans playing the mild-mannered lawyer in the Amazon hit One Mississippi. Nancy Giles played a small administrative role, but her voice would soon become much more famous than her acting. She pivoted from sitcoms to journalism, winning multiple Emmy Awards as a commentator for CBS News Sunday morning. She continues to deliver witty social commentary and podcasts for the network today. Peter McRobbie filled out the boardroom as a stern executive, kicking off a career playing authority figures. Fans recognize him as the recurring judge on Law & Order SVU or the priest in Marvel's Daredevil. He remains a staple of New York productions, recently appearing in The Alienist. Paul Herman appeared in the chaotic arcade scenes years before he became a fixture in mob dramas. He achieved television immortality as Beansy Gaeta, the pizza shop owner brutally run over in The Sopranos. A favorite of Martin Scorsese, this tough guy character actor passed away on his birthday in 2022. Rocket's red glare brought grit to the role of the motel clerk, drawing from his real life in the darker corners of New York's East Village. A former bodyguard for Sid Vicious and Jean-Michel Basquiat, he battled severe heroin addiction and obesity for decades. The counterculture icon died from multiple organ failure in 2001. Kevin Meaney played a suit-wearing executive, a rare straight-laced role for the chaotic stand-up comedian. Famous for his high-pitched catchphrase, "That's not right," he publicly came out as gay in 2008, revitalizing his act. He was found dead in his home from a heart attack in 2016. Layla Ivy played the bank teller handing Josh his first paycheck, one of many small roles in her steady career. She later appeared as a relative in The Addams Family and worked consistently through the 90s. She has since stepped back from on-screen acting, with her last major credit in Ocean's 12. Bruce Yarchow captured the company party as the photographer, leveraging his background as a Second City improv veteran. He became a familiar face in the 90s with roles in Ghost and Outbreak. While less active on screen today, he continues to perform live improv comedy in the Chicago theater scene. Alan Wasserman yelled at the students as the gym teacher, marking one of his earliest film appearances. He evolved into a prolific television guest star with memorable spots on Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. He currently works steadily in voiceovers and continues to act in acclaimed series like Shrinking.